Yo, what is going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I'll be talking about the best ways to not get scammed in trades on Animal Crossing New Horizons. Whether you are using Nookazon or Discord to trade, there's always a way out, and there's always a way that you can prevent getting scammed. And honestly, when I've heard of people getting scammed, they usually do not do too much about it, and someone that I know actually got scammed recently, which is why I'm making this video. You might think that it is a little bit late to make a video like this, but this is 2021. Of course, we've got some new and different ways to end the scamming, to stop the scamming once and for all. I honestly do not get why people scam, because at the end of the day, you aren't getting the items legitimately, and I mean, how do you feel no guilt while doing it? If I ever did a scam, I would feel super guilty. Now, to be fair, most trades are not scams, as surprisingly enough, I've never been scammed in my life, although I prepare for it soon. But for those who have been scammed, no need to worry. I've got you with a couple methods and strategies to help you stay safe out there, and there is no need to fear getting scammed after this video. So without further ado, let's jump into the best ways to not get scammed in trades in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, before we actually get into all the techniques and strategies, let's first talk about how people actually scam you in Animal Crossing, and some quick signs that someone is going to scam you. So, usually scammers will make you drop the items first, so then they are able to take everything before they can even drop what they have promised you. And I mean, dropping your items first is not an immediate sign that you are being scammed. In fact, I always drop my items first. The reason for that is because I use these strategies I'll be talking about in this video. After watching today's video, you will feel completely confident trading with fellow players in New Horizons. Alright, let's continue. So after you drop everything first and they take your stuff, that is when they try to leave or kick you out, depending on whose island it was on. It's not hard for the other trader to leave the island without going to the airport. Now, let's talk about some signs you are getting scammed. And we just talked about number one, someone asking you to drop their items first. Like I mentioned, you will not always get scammed when you do this, but it's just a sign to be extra careful once you do it. Second sign, say you are trading on Nookazon, and say that you want an item and you add it to your wish list, and someone contacts you through your wish list. They are likely looking and searching for someone to scam. Now yes, once again, you are not always going to get scammed when this happens, but it seems to happen quite often, and people have told me this, that this is how they got scammed. There are scammers actively looking for people who want items that they have. So if you did not list something and someone asks you to trade for something that you put on your looking for list, be careful out there, because after the game saves, it's a bit too late. So now, to end this scamming fear that I had and some people have, let's go ahead and jump into the ways and methods to not get scammed in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, the first and quite obvious way to not get scammed is check their ratings if you're trading on Nookazon. So yes, like I said, if you're using a site called Nookazon or any kind of trading site, luckily that site has ratings, the same way a restaurant would. After people trade with that person, they can leave a public 1 to 5 star review. Now, if you see that the person that you're trading with has a 5-star profile, I would definitely still check the reviews, because people are able to make alt accounts and make themselves reviews. And Nookazon also has a feature that shows on the reviews to tell you if they really purchased something from that seller. Yep, if you bought something from someone and then review them, it'll say verified purchase next to the review to show that your review is not fake. Now, I would definitely try trading with people who have 5 stars, maybe 4 stars if you cannot find a 5-star seller, but once again, check the reviews and see what you think. Now, if you're trading on Discord, you know, maybe you ran into someone on my Discord server or the official Nookazon server or whatever. Obviously, this is Discord. We do not have reviews for every single person. But here's the thing, if they are in that Discord server, they likely will not scam you, as I banned scammers from my Discord server, and I'm sure Nookazon does that as well. But if you're still worried about being scammed after all of that, this next tip will save your life no matter what scenario you find yourself in. Alright, so this next tip and strategy will definitely save your life no matter how you end up in a trade. And this is to commit home screen close. Alright, so let's say that you're trading with someone on Nookazon who you thought was trustworthy, but it seems that they are not really trustworthy because they've just scammed you. So after you realize that you've got scammed, people usually rub it off and try to move past it. Now, after they leave and the game saves, which I'm not sure if I'll ever understand why people let it save, now, I had the solution for this mess. So next time you find yourself in any kind of situation where someone scams you, before they even get the opportunity to leave the island, you need to go to the home menu and close your game. By doing this, everything before the person came to your island was saved, so you do not need to worry about your saved data. And that would mean every interaction that you had with that person did not save. So therefore, everything would go back to how it was before the trader even visited your island, or you visited them. And you'll be scam free. After that is done, if the scammer is from my Discord server, contact me or a mod and we'll ban them unless there was some sort of miscommunication. And if it's on Nookazon, leave them a bad review, so other people will not find themselves in the same mess. I know getting scammed may suck, but make sure to do that home menu trick as soon as they take your stuff and you realize that you were scammed. If you let the game save, it's kind of checkmate for you. The third best way, and well, quite obvious way, is to never ever best friend somebody when trading. Now sometimes there are exceptions to this when they're doing a service for you, like they can give flowers or something, but if that is the case, just check their reviews and you'll be fine. If that's not the case and you're trading for items, I tell you, never best friend anybody, always invite through dodo codes. The reason for this is when you best friend somebody in the game, they then have access to a shovel and axe on your island. They have all the power to chop down your trees, steal your flowers, dig up random holes to make your island look messy, and all sorts of things. So by all means, never best friend somebody unless they're doing a service for you where they need to have access to shovels or axes. If they're doing you a service, just make sure to watch them and check their reviews. And finally, the fourth way that you can prevent getting scammed in Animal Crossing New Horizons is to set up a trading booth right outside of your airport. This one may sound like a no-brainer, or some of you guys may have never heard of doing this before. I will put a few pictures on the screen of what these booths may look like. It's basically just a little fenced off area outside the airport to limit where people can go and what they can do. You will trade in the little fenced off area on the ground or on a stall if you choose to have one. This prevents them from harming your island or stealing other things. This helps especially if you have a bunch of random things laying around your island and you do not really feel like picking them up at all. Personally, I've never done this, but if you're worried about items lying around your island being stolen, this is definitely the solution. So yeah, moral of the story here. I'd say that the home screen close method is the most effective when you get scammed. But there are tons of methods to stay safe, and if you would like to see even more safety precautions, I will leave a link in the description below to Nookazon's Safe Trading Guide, where they go over everything that you can do to stay safe. I do not take credit for that site or guide, of course, but it is there to help you, and if you're worried about being scammed, I would definitely check it out. So guys, that is all for the video today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. I post Animal Crossing content every single day, and make sure to check out all the links in the description. And if you're still watching, comment down below the word trade so that we can confuse everyone who did not watch the entire video. And also, comment down below some other ways that you guys know of not getting scammed, what other ways and tricks you guys have up your sleeves. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
I cut her off when I say that we're done, but I say that we're done every day. Don't want me back, but you're keeping me rough. Can you tell me what you want from me? You were so 50, is you really with me? Cause I can be gone in a day. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?